Fireworks and dogs go crazy. So I'll be right back. When I come back, I gotta stop my multi-game losing streak. Get my team in the playoffs. Alright, so I am almost back. It's good that I'm still broadcasting live. I can't wait to check this on the replay. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know anything about it. In fact, from what I understand, I should have a second computer set up so that I can, like, maybe people are chatting me. I was kind of curious what life's like when you broadcast live. But I'm going to be right back. One more minute, please. And then we're going to go play the Bears. Okay, and I am back. Losing is fun. You learn that playing Dwarf Fortress, but that's something I've only played for like a grand total of 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Alright. I need to play this game. 8-6. I'm in danger. Realistic danger. Like at worst, I'll go 8-8. Hey, at least I went 500, but I don't really feel like that's good enough. Shit. Oh my god. Okay, that's the whole NFL. I was like, how did that happen? I mean, it's really all comes down to this. There's 4 teams competing for 3 playoff spots, basically. No, 2 playoff spots, because I'm not going to win my division. I'm in must-win mode to make the playoffs. In the Bears, I have a 2-12 season, but they're a much better team than that, with good defense and good offensive skills. They probably have some like 99 overall. You see that? They had a bunch of turnovers. Maybe I'll get some turnovers, but honestly, I think it's more likely that that those turnovers won't come, and that, you know, my defense, with all the low awareness players I have, they won't be able to capitalize on the turnover opportunities. I've seen that stat matter, as in it seems like periodically Madden decides that certain teams are going to have turnover-heavy seasons in the simulations. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know why, but sometimes they'll just have it like, this quarterback with the high overall just has a season where they're turnover-prone, lots of interceptions. And I don't know if it's like a matter of like, they're always getting pressure up the middle because their center's bad, or what the deal is that leads to those kind of seasons periodically for teams. But it says the Bears are the worst team in the NFL for turnovers. Now, what the Bears probably have is, because I kind of revitalized their team maybe like 4 off seasons ago, and I think it's carried them pretty well. I mean, they're probably leading their division right now. No, wait, no, they're cratering. I forgot. Holy shit, I'm cratering. I got lucky on that kick. Nope, I didn't. I got lucky that that kick wasn't worse. Alright, I want to throw at least one zone thing in there, because if this guy's really prone to throwing interceptions, I'd like to take advantage of that. So that's their good quarterback. I don't know what's up. He has a good awareness.
Benson, the ball carrier, 1-yard gain on the play.
Alright. I'd also very much like to get a win tonight. This is my first time broadcasting on YouTube, and I'm playing at a fairly hard level. But I'm disappointed that my performance has sagged so much. I'm not too... I mean, I took over the worst team in the NFL, who have multiple 1-in-15 seasons. Lots of bitterness and bad morale, and just awareness. It's awful across the board. It does make it substantially harder. I still think I could win these if I was a little bit better as a player. So if I had a very talented team, then I could imagine setting my sliders to negative. Right now, this is just all much harder for me because my sliders are on neutral. Sliders, so you can go like, when you first play the game, you can set the difficulty to rookie, pro, all Madden being the hardest. But within that, there's also another subset of sliders where you can like boost or diminish your running back's ability, or your run blocking quality, or your block shedding quality, which is worth noting because block shedding is not a noted player attribute anywhere. But since it's a specific vector you can modulate, you should expect then. Are they doing a zoner, man? Over here. I gotta hike the ball. It's a man.
Gonzalez makes the reception. 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 4. Ball on the
I don't even know what I was talking about. Where am I? I have to win this game. It's very important to me. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm pretty sure I was mid-thought somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe I'll watch this again someday and be like, oh yeah, that was an interesting thought. Too bad you forgot about it.
Thomas on the run. Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd and 5. Ball on the
I should have also looked at who their coach is. Like, I'd probably benefit more often from doing a closer look at their playbooks, my opponent's playbooks. If I did a little bit of effort to memorize them, for example, then I might be able to neutralize some of the things they do very often. I meant for that guy to go way upfield. I don't know how he caught it there, but I thought it was going to... Because a lot of times when they hit the sideline doing that route, they'll start turning up the field. Just run up the field. No one was up there. I could throw that. But instead he threw it. I mean, he went right back at Brian Urlacher, who is one of the best linebackers of this period. Although right now he should actually be pretty old and retired almost. Alright, can't throw to Thomas. Ooh, Urlacher nearly intercepted that one. That's my typical problem. If I lob it, it takes time because the ball takes a higher arc through the air. If I throw it like a rifle, it's faster, but the lower trajectory lets these dudes underneath make a play on the ball.
Watch your eyes. Let's run, man.
What do you think they're going to do over here on the left? There's not enough defenders. There's probably blitzing from the right, so I got to be mindful. Alright.
First down, Falcons.
Let's score a touchdown. Go, team, go. Who's that safety? Like, who are these people? They still have Roy Williams, Sean Taylor.
Keep moving. What screen? Grade 35.
I remember you. Age has withered your features.
Thomas with the carry.
Grant's whiskey has dulled your mind. I like the Scottish stuff because it's a little drier. I don't like it. I mean, okay, I don't dislike the sweet whiskeys. The whole Jim Beam family, basically. Anything from America, Kentucky, not necessarily Canadian, but any of the Kentucky stuff. I mean, the whole style is to be sweet. And in contrast, in Scotland, a lot of the sugars get consumed and turned into alcohol. It's a much drier whiskey. I prefer the drier whiskeys. I prefer drier wines. I like gummy bears. I love sweets. So that's not that weird, but I don't really love sweet liquors. Except for Tuwaka. That's always a good shot. Except for I don't want to be taking shots.
I'm coming through, baby.
You're not living your best life if you have a favorite shot all the time. Whoa! That son of a bitch looped around.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Tuwaka is very sweet and vanilla flavor. It's Italian liqueur. Pretty strong. Wouldn't use it in a mixed drink because it is such a distinctive and yummy flavor. Why waste it in a mixed drink? Mixed drinks basically come from the American Prohibition. Roman Cokes and whatever.
5-yard gain on the play.
You see, it's much more cost effective to smuggle a bunch of gallons of whiskey and then use soft drinks to, you know, water it down than it is to smuggle beer. Just because of the how much stronger whiskey is.
Texas 28. Silver 53.
No, you stay back. You stay. Okay, whatever. Hike the ball. Hike the ball.
Dead ball.
You still can't even fucking hike the ball. You,
on the offense. Number 15.
You, Nick.
Still third down.
Yo, that's yeah. You still can't hike the ball.
Third and
Right
10.
now, you can't even hike the
on
ball right
30-yard
now.
line.
You're still trying. I'm like Sisyphus, man. In an impossible situation. I want to have my cake. I want to eat it too. Isn't that what you want? Don't you want to eat cake? I don't understand kids these days. They don't eat cake. Oh my god, I'm going to lose this game just like I lost the other ones with a bunch of pick sixes and bad turnovers. My fans deserve better, man. Holy cow, do they ever. And also, this helps, I'm sure, the Bears get out of last place in the turnover differential for this season. Still helping the Bears out. My fans have every right to be disappointed. That was a real shitty end of this first quarter.
Jones back deep to return. The Falcons will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Not today. Set. Silver. 35. Defense, get ready. So low. So low. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Pop that dude. Good out of bounds. What? What happened? I saw the ball, right? I can't tell. I feel like I'm on drugs. The way that guy celebrated after he came out. Whatever, bro. I gotta find more words. I'm sick of that word, bro. People seem to judge you if you use it too. I'm not even using it ironically, and I just use it. I mean, I use it cruelly. I call people bro that are not my bro. And I use it like, I'm like, you're stupid, bro. That's not a bro-like way to use the word bro. Bro. Man, their pass rush is kicking my butt now.
Hewitt, the intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Who's on 6? I mean, no one's covering him. What I mean is no one is directly in front of him to block his progression up the field. And he's got speed, right? He's really popular. Thomas has a chance too. Okay, they cut off Thomas's route. They didn't cut off that one. And that had the rainbow arc. The rainbow arc I've been talking about. Ray Woodson. Mortal. Well, I really enjoyed the Mortal Kombat movie. By the way, since those words just popped in my head. Right as I said Ray Woodson, I started thinking of the Mortal Kombat theme song from the 90s where they list off a bunch of names. There's a beat in the background.
Atlanta is
and that's in my head now.
Manning back to return.
I won't hum it because I would only bring shame upon myself. All right, Lewis. He just scored a touchdown and now he's covering kicks. That's multiple. He's actually a terrible tackler. You see how he gets pushed around on the field? I might need to look at that and re-examine his role there because he is kind of physically weak. People push him, and that's the main problem he has because he has plenty of speed. But why he's ineffective at only my 4th wide receiver is because like defensive backs can get their hands on him and control where he goes most of the time if they get their hands on him. And then they're really vulnerable. Like in that last touchdown I threw, no one was directly in front of him to put their hands on him. Oh my gosh. I thought I had a sack. Oh my gosh. Becky. Look at that Olsen twin right there. That's one of the Olsen twins. Number 82.
Here we go, baby.
They say
Benson on the run. 9-yard gain on the play. 2nd and inches.
I don't have
Ball
anything
on
that
the
they say.
20-yard line.
I was just thinking about WandaVision, though. I thought it was interesting that they released WandaVision before the Captain America one. Apparently, the original chronology, they were intending to release the Captain America one. I thought WandaVision was remarkably inventive. It was really fresh. Some of my friends complained that it resulted still in a somewhat cliche comic book conflict of, not comic book conflict, but now you associate it in movies with the third act having some big fight. And it did, but I like the way Wanda resolved it with, her magic symbols carved into her sky. And then the two visions. One vision actually healed the other one. One vision was a figment of Wanda's willpower, and the other vision was the actual resuscitated corpse. That resuscitated corpse was repaired by the one from Wanda's imagination. But he was only repaired. He didn't, poison him or predispose him to opinions. And by repair, I mean he allowed access to memories. He didn't, give him his soul back or anything.
Will start the drive at the 23-yard line.
I wasn't sure if that's even a thing he can do or whatever, if that's an option he'll ever have. I enjoyed WandaVision. I think they wanted to roll it out because they hadn't had any, they wanted to roll out a really, innovative product as their first one. I think that's what it is. I love the Captain America one. I thought it was great. But I thought what the Disney programming was is they wanted to start with WandaVision because it was just really unorthodox and it was going to have a kitsch factor that they were going to find difficult to get otherwise. And it did. My daughter really just started off enjoying WandaVision primarily because of, what was it, the Bewitched aspects of the first episode. And that Bewitched TV show is something kids have loved for a long time. Some ridiculousness. And I point that out because Nick at Night would air that and I watched it as a kid. So obviously some kid somewhere likes that some of the time. So WandaVision's Bewitched-like character. So my daughter got less interested as the show progressed through the decades. She loved the black and white stuff. She loved the campy acting. When Vision, did a magic show, all that campy stuff, the vaudeville, that's actually called vaudeville acting, I think. Nowadays they broadly call it the Disney School of Acting. It's what you see on the Disney Channel. I actually really, I have a bit more respect for that than I think a lot of people do that are into critical film and stuff like that. I love it because it's a lot more vaudevillian, and in a lot of instances, it was a better way to perform in a live theater performance because it really telegraphs to people that don't have amplified sound, by the way. The sound is not amplified, so exaggerated gestures. I'm a person that watches movies with closed caption on all the time, closed caption on. I even watch my own videos with closed caption on. Videos of my own making, I watch with closed captions. So vaudeville style acting, Disney School of Acting they call it now, helps sell. Oh, that guy. Get on the ball, dudes. What the fuck? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Oh my god, I didn't mean to instant replay. I meant to challenge play. I meant to challenge it. I don't care. Let's move on. That's a total bummer, though. That's ridiculous. I feel like I wasn't paying attention because I was talking about fucking Disney School of Acting. Yacht.